Hi, Weather Joey here with your bottom of the South Island weather recap and weather forecast for Thursday, May 5th, 2022. It's been a while since Easter. I think since Easter Monday, April 18th. So that's over 2 weeks. So we got a lot to get caught up on. I got a review for your folks in the future, what was going on. I'm going to have to read some stuff. I got some glasses. Because apparently I needed glasses all this time because I wasn't seeing properly. Anyway, before we get started on that, first of all, I'm still wearing a sweater, a down vest. It's May 5th. It's friggin' freezing. And I'm getting tired of it. But small problems compared to what's going on in the world and all around us. Before we get started, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank and acknowledge the First Peoples of this land, from North Saanich all the way out to Sooke and beyond, for allowing us to live, work, and play on their beautiful traditional territories. Today, I believe, is Red Dress Day, and that is a day, I don't know a lot about it. I know that it's to honor missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. And I'd like to learn more about it. I'm going to learn more about it. To the future of knowing more and honoring and remembering. So weather-wise, I'm just going to have to read this just so you guys can go over the old data if you have it. So we finished off on around the 6th. I was forecasting on the 18th, which was the Easter Monday. So I'll just read what I have in my notes here. So by the 16th, this low was finally moving east. I'm going to use blue because it's always cold now. And a little ridge moved in for that overnight for that Easter Sunday from the southwest. We woke to fairly clear skies on the 17th, that Easter Sunday, but soon high cloud was drifting in from the southwest as new low pressure spun up to the west of the Central Coast. So right in here we had cloud moving in that Easter Sunday night, and this slow moving. So this sort of thing with a frontal line, slow moving frontal line across the coast on the 18th, that Monday, with decent wind and a good dose of miserable, cool rain for most. But Victoria was in a fairly nice shadow. From there, flow kind of went west-southwest to southwest for the 19th, as this low slowly fills and the little surface ridge builds in from the west-southwest, with drying and some clearing for that 19th, but still cool. Meanwhile, new low pressure dives down towards the Pacific Northwest from the Aleutians. We begin dry and just frosty on the morning of the 20th, and cloud from this new system offshore thickens. So this new system comes in. It thickens from the south, so it's coming in. It starts drawing air from the south, and by early afternoon of the 20th, most are in rain once again. This low continues to spin up cloud and showers from the south for the 21st as it slowly drifts towards the Oregon-California coast, and it's cool still. Cloud lingers for the 27th, but we're dry and see clearing through the day as a little ridge of surface high pressure moves in from the west-southwest as this low gets moving on. So that takes us, temperatures start to warm up a little. This ridge manages to hold on for the 23rd with mildish temperatures and dry weather, but not as much sun as we had hoped for, with new low pressure in the Gulf of Alaska sending scattered cloud across the south coast from the west-southwest as the North Island and Central Coast get hit by rain. This front, a southwest to northeast, slowly moves down the island and across the south coast on the 24th. I'm just going to go here. As this Gulf of Alaska low slowly drifts towards the south coast. Mildish. A showery flow continues from the southwest for the 25th as this low slowly fills off northern Vancouver Island. By the 26th, this flow tends cooler and drier from the west as this low fills and a weak surface ridge builds in from the west, isolated showers for the 27th. Meanwhile, another low pressure, weak low pressure trough moves into water just offshore, bringing more coolish, cloudy, showery weather for the 28th from the west-southwest. A stronger low moves in from the west, bringing increasing cloud through the day of the 29th and rain by late evening from the west-southwest, falling through the day to midday of the 30th, bringing April precip numbers to 50% above average for the month of, for most of the island for the month. And one day in April, the south coast hit above 15 degrees, which is ridiculous. And so it's been one of the coolest Aprils in over 10 years. So anyway, what I want to mention from there is that low pressure that brought, that low pressure that brought rain for the end of April, well, that moved through and we had a little wee itty bitty ridge of high pressure that built in for the first overnight and into the first, and that dried us out for the first, but just briefly, because then, that was this week, so the first was Sunday. I think that's it. So yeah, then we started to see systems, deep systems, strong systems for this time of year move up into the Gulf of Alaska, and that started to bring fronts to the coast. So we had something come in overnight Sunday and into Monday, a front crossing through, I believe that's what it was. Yes, this front moved through in the morning, and by later in the day we had dried out as a little ridge of surface pressure moves in from the west. So one front came through, little bit of dryness later on Monday the 2nd, into the night and over into Tuesday the 3rd. Then we got another low pressure, deep one up there moving in, and that started to get cloud thickening over later on that Tuesday the 3rd. Rain starting again overnight, and this is more of a southwest, northeast front, slowly moving across from the west for Wednesday the 4th. Rain off and on all day into Thursday, which is today. Absolutely miserable wet out there. That was because we saw a little trough move through and intensify and bring more rain across the coast. And that's the name of the game. Now, as we get into Friday, we're going to see a few breaks into Friday. So we got another little weak trough coming in, heading more towards Pacific Northwest this time. It looks like it's going to miss us to the bottom there. So on Friday, they're going to start to get some rain down to the south of us. I'm only seeing a few little showers sneak up and hit us, but still cool because we're on the north side of all this activity. As we get into Saturday, it looks like, Saturday too looks mostly dry, but cool, despite yet another trough headed towards the Pacific Northwest, and a little bit more from this direction, another trough coming in here. And this looks like it'll kind of, this may bring isolated showers right through Saturday and into Sunday and even into Monday, as this kind of sits around as upper low pressure, cool, mix of sun and cloud, maybe some scattered showers. And where's my brush? There's my brush. And that's not the end of it. Oh my God, into next week. Oh my gosh, sorry. Into next week, it just looks like we're going to have low pressure, upper low pressure hanging around for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, as we see new low pressure coming down here, cool low pressure, just bringing showers and cool weather. Really no sign of summer, let alone, or spring, let alone summer, or vice versa. But that's the trend all the way through to like mid-April or mid-May. So, excuse me. A little down about the weather. I'm looking for some warmth. But like I said, that's a small problem compared to what's going on out there. Anyway, you're getting lots of moisture out there, and I know that as soon as the sun hits, you're already blooming, and you're already just things are moving, the birds and the animals are moving around, but as soon as that sun hits, boom, everything's just gonna go like that. So we're looking forward to that. And yesterday was May 4th. So today, may the forecast be with you, my friends.